Well, a local construction company that has been a frequent target of consumer complaints lost its license today for failing to finish jobs it had been paid to do.
7 on your side's Ashley Lunningham was at that meeting and breaks down how it got to this point. Ashley.
Chris, Beth, after hearing 8 different formal complaints at the meeting today against the company Pole Barns of Arkansas, that decision was a quick one to revoke that license and send a cease and desist. And several former customers were there to see it through. Not one complaint.
Garrett Rich, that was on April 27th. The nature of that complaint was abandonment and money owing.
But 8 different formal complaints were filed against them.
On June 17th, Greg Goodman. July 3rd, Shane and April Lay. On June 25th, Shonda Forret filed a complaint on abandonment and money owing as well.
Pole Barns of Arkansas, a contractor based out of Little Rock, can no longer do work here in the state.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. The license is revoked.
Stanley Binko says he had used them before, and the first job was great. But after a tornado forced him to rebuild in February, he decided to call again. But he says excuses on why the project was not getting completed started to come through. As a contractor himself, he looked into it.
So I end up calling my own metal suppliers, which are the same as theirs, and say, hey, listen, I don't need to know the price, I don't need to know anything else, but is the metal ready? You know, have they ordered the metal? He said, no, Stanley, they haven't. So then I contacted him. I said, I want my refund for that. They still have yet to pay me back.
$18,000 was the refund he requested, and he says he never received.
It was frustrating. It was unbelievable that this would be happening to me, you know, as a contractor.
But he found out he wasn't the only one. Austin Eckstein says he paid around $20,000 up front for materials, but he says weeks went by without any progress. So he took to social media, and the company responded.
I'll take the post down as long as you get to work on my barn. I'm fine with, you know, let's just move forward. So they did. They ended up coming out there, and they ended up starting to put sticks in the ground, and that's about as far as they got, with sticks in the ground.
Eckstein says he was told he would receive a refund if the materials were returned.
I will give you a check when you give me my material. And I said, when and where? Nothing.
He connected with several other former customers who either filed a complaint with the Attorney General or lost money, and says a total of almost $200,000 was lost from just the people he has spoken with. Both say after today, they hope this is a step in the right direction.
There's a lot of people that have spent a lot of time saving their, life savings to build a barn like this. Some people have taken loans out. We
wanted to make sure that this never happens to anyone else out there. So it's enough for these other people and us as well to go go through what we went through. It was horrible, absolutely horrible.
Well, the owners of Pole Barns of Arkansas did not show up to the hearing today. We did reach out to 2 different numbers to try and speak to them, and they did not answer. But we did, however, receive a social media response, and they also posted a statement on Facebook saying, in part,